Are you wondering about the Court of Appeals case filed by former Senator Antonio Trillanes that he says has now ruled in his favor? We'll give you the short version here. I'm Trixie Cruz-Angeles. This is Luminous. On November 29, in 2007, during a hearing conducted on the Oakwood mutiny, the accused, all of them, most of them, walked out of their trial and marched to the Manila Pen. With them was former Brigadier General Danilo Lim, who was testifying on their behalf as a witness. What happened next became known as the Manila Pen siege. This gave rise to a case for rebellion filed among others, Senator Trillanes and all those persons who had accompanied him to the Manila Pen. During the term of President Benigno Aquino, he issued an executive order granting amnesty to Senator Trillanes and all other accused, not just for the Manila Pen, but for the Oakwood Mutiny and for what was later known as the Fort Bonifacio standoff incident in 2006. However, recently, or in 2018, President Rodrigo Duterte issued an executive order voiding the amnesty granted to Trillanes on the ground that he had not complied with the conditions thereto. As a result of this executive order, the Department of Justice filed in the Regional Trial Court, Branch 148, where the rebellion case is being heard again by Judge Elmo Alameda, and filed an omnibus motion asking for the issuance of an arrest warrant and a whole departure order against Senator Trillanes. Senator Trillanes later on filed a motion for reconsideration of this order, which was subsequently denied in December. The order issuing a warrant of arrest and a whole departure order, as well as the denial of his motion for reconsideration, were then brought to the Court of Appeals together with other issues. Senator Trillanes claims that the executive order issued by the President is void for being unconstitutional and that his amnesty has already been vested. The Court of Appeals ruled that the two orders of the Regional Trial Court's Branch 148, issuing the warrant of arrest and the whole departure order and denying the motion for reconsideration are void ab initio, are void because they were issued with grave abuse of discretion. The court said that the nullification, the factual determination of whether or not Senator Trillanes complied with his amnesty should have been conducted in a full-blown trial. In other words, the DOJ should have filed a petition for nullification in another court, or a petition for relief from judgment in the same court, or a petition for certiorari in the higher court, saying that the judgment or the resolution issued by the court essentially dismissing the rebellion case against Senator Trillanes, to be vacated for having been issued with grave abuse of discretion because the amnesty is void. So essentially, that's what the court is saying. The court does not say that the DOJ cannot file its petition for annulment or certiorari or petition for relief from judgment after this. In other words, these are remedies that the DOJ can still undertake because the court's ruling does not say that they cannot. In other words, hindi pa ito tapos. Sinasabi ng korte yung orders giving the warrant of arrest and the whole departure order and essentially opening or reopening the case of rebellion against Senator Trillanes is void because that it should not have been done through a motion, a mere motion. A trial should have been conducted through a petition for nullification of the court's order, a petition for certiorari, or a petition for relief from judgment. This means na pwede pa rin po mag-file ang DOJ natin to reopen the case using these methods as prescribed by the Court of Appeals. That's it. Ako po si Trixie Cruz-Angeles. This is Luminous. Don't forget to subscribe.